everybody, welcome along to this video that I'm about to do of my most anticipated movies of 2018. Yes, I know I'm a little bit late with this one, being that it's the start of February, but this is a video I had considered doing, well, you know, about a month ago, and yeah, I just kind of put it off, and a whole bunch of other people were doing their videos of their anticipated movies, and I was kind of like, yeah, kind of wish I had done that. But then my good buddy Fraser Jubb, who, if you haven't checked out his channel, you probably should. He did a really excellent one, which he posted just today. I checked it out and I was like, oh man, I really need to do this. And he was like, you really need to do this. So here I am doing this. Alrighty, so this list is... It's not every movie I'm looking forward to this year, because there's a lot of movies I'm looking forward to this year. But these are the movies that are going to get me excited enough to be there on opening day. Well, if not opening day, the next day, whenever I can get there. Yeah, movies that I'm really looking forward to enough that, you know, I'm pumped. I'm excited. So starting the list off, I'm going to throw in Black Panther. I am really looking forward to it, mainly because it's the next installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'll be there for any movie that they churn out, basically. I don't know too much about his character other than what we've previously seen in the movies, because, yeah, I think he is kind of a, you know, lesser known character, but yeah, from what I've heard, this movie's going to be really good, so I'll be there. And the next one on my list is Death Wish. Look, this one could go either way, but the main reason I'm interested in it is because it was directed by Eli Roth, and I am a huge Eli Roth fan, even though he's actually, you know, made some turkeys over the years, especially his last couple of films. Knock Knock and Green Inferno, they weren't good. But he started out so strong with Cabin Fever and the first two Hostel movies, and I think, like M. Night Shyamalan, you know, this could possibly be his return, his big triumphant comeback. And the next on my list is Tomb Raider. I'm really hoping this movie's gonna be good. That is definitely a movie I'm gonna be there on opening day for that one. I am a huge fan of the Tomb Raider game franchise. The Angelina Jolie films, look, they were okay at best, but like, they weren't terrible. But yeah, they weren't the Tomb Raider movies that I was wanting. And I know a lot of people share my sentiments. But yeah, this one's looking good. The first trailer I thought might have been a little bit video gamey. Like, I did kind of feel like I was, you know, button mashing while I was watching it. But the last trailer we got, yeah, it looks spot on. So here's hoping that this is going to be one of the very few good game to movie transitions. And the next one on my list is a movie that right now, at this very point in time, I am probably looking forward to more than anything, and that is Ready Player One. Look, I'm a newcomer to this. I'm only right now maybe about 3/4 of the way through the book, which I bought the book to read at night, and I've got the audio book read by Will Wheaton, which is excellent, that I've been listening to in the car. I am obsessed with this story. It is so freaking good, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they translate this into a movie, because I think this might be the first time I've ever gone in to see a movie based on a book that I've actually read the book first. So this is going to be interesting. And I promise when I do my review of Ready Player One, I'm not going to be one of these snobs that's so precious about the beloved book. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, they changed that in the movie, and oh, how could they do that? Look, I get it. It's a movie. It's a separate thing. From what I've read, they are changing a lot of things around, but it might be for the best. The book isn't perfectly written, and I do see room for improvement. Not only that, there's a lot of things in there I just don't know how they're going to translate to film. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that film. Next up is Cloverfield III, which was previously titled The God Particle, but I only just read when I was going through a list of movies this year that it's no longer called that. But whatever it is, it's Cloverfield, and I am such a massive fan of this series. I mean, the first one, oh man, it came so close to making it into my top 10 most favorite movies of all time. I love it that much. 10 Cloverfield Lane, that's always going to have a special place in my heart, because that was the first review I did on my channel. But that was a great movie, and yeah, I'll be there. Avengers Infinity War. It's Avengers Infinity War. And speaking of Marvel, then there's Deadpool 2, because Deadpool 1 was such a great movie. It was so funny. I loved all the meta humor in it. I loved the breaking of the fourth wall. I loved everything about it. Ryan Reynolds just owned that character, and yeah, part 2 I'm sure is going to be every bit as good as the first one. Now, a lot of people are bagging the Han Solo movie, Solo as it's called. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to throw that out there. I think it's going to be good. I know this movie has been plagued with a whole bunch of troubles, including a changing of directors, and so many people are saying, oh my god, it's going to suck, but I don't know. I'm on board with this one. I think, you know, Han Solo is such an interesting character, and seeing some of his backstory, I'm hoping we're going to get to see how he won the Millennium Falcon off Lando Calrissian. So look, I'm reserving judgment. It could suck, I don't know. But yeah, either way, I am definitely going to be there, mainly because it's got the words Star Wars on it, so yeah, of course I'm going to be there. And The Incredibles 2 is also coming, and I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. So many people have been like, oh my god, you got to see the trailer, but yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I will eventually. I don't know, I've been busy. But yeah, the first one is up there with my most favorite superhero movies of all time, so yeah, I've got to see the second one. Next on my list is The First Purge. I like the Purge movies. They're kind of a guilty pleasure. Look, they're not great, but I just love the concept of this 24-hour period where there's no laws. I mean, you know, that is fascinating stuff. And for me, these movies, it's that concept that drives it and compels me to watch them. And yeah, this one's going to be a prequel, so I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp came out a couple of days ago, and I loved it. I loved the first one. I thought it was brilliant. I love the humor in it. Paul Rudd is fantastic. Evangeline Lilly looks amazing. Just, you know, the whole sort of shrinking things and growing things and everything, like, yeah, just good, goofy fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Now, one movie that is not appearing on anybody's lists of most anticipated movies this year is Alita: Battle Angel. Yeah, I know. I know. You're going like, what? What is this movie? Well, I don't care what it is. It's directed by Robert Rodriguez, and I am not kidding. Anything that man directs, I'm going to be there. He is one of my most influential filmmakers of all time, and yeah, he could just poop in his garden, and I'd pay to go see it. Why did I just say that? And moving on from poop jokes is Mission Impossible Fallout, because these Mission Impossible movies, I mean, God, they're so good. Like, by the time you get to a 5th installment in a franchise, usually, you know, things start to, you know, yeah, not be that good anymore. Things are a little bit stale, like they've done everything already, but these movies just keep throwing something in there that, you know, is always going to get us into the theaters to see them, and I have no doubt this one is going to be any different. And if anything, I just want to see this mustache on Henry Cavill that caused so many problems with Justice League. Yeah, I've got to see that culprit. And we're almost done with the list. Next up is The Predator, because yeah, let's face it, we haven't really had a decent Predator movie in a while, and Shane Black is at the helm of this one. He's another director who I greatly admire. And the cast is really awesome. Yvonne Strahovski, Australia's own Yvonne Strahovski, is in this movie, and yeah, again, pretty much anything she's in, take my money. And 2 more to go. We have got X-Men: The Dark Phoenix, because it's an X-Men movie, and I love the X-Men movies. I love what they've done with, you know, the whole shift of putting the younger actors in and, you know, changing the time periods and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was quite clever. I really loved First Class. You know, I thought that was such a great film, and everything from there on, you know, Days of Future Past, etc., has been great. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And the last one on my list is Aquaman, mainly because Jason Momoa's portrayal of this character in Justice League was one of the standouts of that film. He was just such a big, heavy, badass, hard drinking, hard swearing MF, and yeah, I loved what they did with his character. It was, you know, the fact that Aquaman is now not to be ridiculed anymore. Yeah, I thought, well, you know, bravo to them. And that concludes the list of movies that I am most looking forward to this year. Like I said, there are a ton more movies. That, you know, got Venom, whatever else. There's heaps of movies coming out this year that I'm looking forward to, but those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to the most. So I want to hear what your suggestions are. What are your movies that you guys are most looking forward to seeing this year? Do you agree with any ones on my list? Or what are some other movies that you think I should go and see? I mean, you got my list now. You know what I like, so throw me some more. So drop those comments either here or on Facebook. All the social media links are in the description below because I like to talk about movies and I would love to talk about movies with you. Catch you next time.
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Nyah.